Hello, and welcome to the Native Child Podcast, a podcast that dives into Mutupo, the totems that tell our stories, connect our families, and remind us who we are. I started the journey about 7 years ago. Back then, I posted a list of totems to begin gathering and documenting what I could. Ndangoti ngotanga kufamba zirandishaiwana uye ndinosvika chete. That first list was not complete. Not even close, far from it. They tried my corrections, man. And correct me, they did. But in the best way possible. What came back was warmth, excitement, pride, and so much enthusiasm. I was honestly surprised. The people whose totems were already on the list were happy to see themselves represented. And those whose totems I had missed did not hold back. They came back, they came through with additions, corrections, and above all, passion. Honestly, Facebook became a serious panel of experts. You post one thing thinking, this looks good, and 5 minutes later, people arrive with, my brother, you forgot us. That response taught me something important. This was never just about making a list. Totems are a real source of pride in Zimbabwean culture. Across all our communities and tribes, including Shona, Ndebele, Tonga, Fenda, Kalanga, Nambia, Soto, Shangani, Chewa, and others, totems connect us to family, ancestry, history, and identity. The totem is not just a name you mention in passing. It carries meaning. It carries honor. It carries a story. And let's be honest, for many of us, it can also start a very long conversation at a gathering once someone asked, Saka unoerei? What began as one incomplete post has grown into something much bigger. Today I'm grateful to say I now have a far more comprehensive list, built not by me alone, but through contributions of many people. It grew through Facebook comments, Facebook DMs, in-person interviews. The in-person interviews that I started whenever I was at gatherings across the country. I often ended up in deep conversations with 10 or more people at the same time, after just having started with one simple trigger, Munoere. At family events, community gatherings, social occasions, basically, if people were relaxing, I was there asking about totems. I was that guy. Yeah, that guy. People were probably trying to eat their food, and I was there asking, before you eat up, Munoere, this podcast is here to celebrate our totems, preserve this knowledge, and help pass these stories from one generation to the next. It is about remembering, documenting, correcting, and above all, honoring who we are with pride, with curiosity, and yes, with a lot of learning along the way. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Whether you are here to learn, to remember, or to reconnect with your own Mutupo and the stories behind it, you're most welcome. This is the Native Child Podcast. Let's begin this journey.